Thank you for holding, everybody. We're now joined with Bobby Petrino, the head coach of Western Kentucky University. If you have a question for Coach Petrino, please dial *1 on your phone at this time. Coach, while we're waiting for questions to get in the queue, would you mind starting us off with an opening statement?
We're coming off of a bye week, which I think was well needed. Our guys got some good work in, also got some rest, came back and practiced well last night. So we do get some extra work for this game. We look forward to going back on the road again. This will be our third week in a row on the road, but I think our players have done a nice job with it, and our assistant coach has done a nice job with it. And we play a very, very good team in Texas State that's very well coached and really understands what they want to do on both sides of the ball.
Thank you, Coach. Our first questions come from Louisville, Kentucky. Caller, please identify yourself and go ahead.
Michael Grant from the Courier-Journal in Louisville. How are you doing, Coach?
Hi, Michael.
So far this season, what has maybe surprised you the most about this team, and what has been maybe a little bit more disappointing than what you expected?
Well, I think the disappointing part are the turnovers. You know, I feel like we could have a couple more wins if we didn't turn the ball over. When you look at our football team statistically, we're doing a lot of really good things on defense. We're doing a lot of really good things on offense, but the thing that's been hurting us is turning the ball over, and particularly on offense and scoring position. And we still need to work on creating more turnovers and helping either score points, defense and special teams, or set up scores on defense and special teams. So really our lack of scoring points and turnovers is the thing that we have to work to overcome.
Okay, and what has been maybe the thing that's surprised you from a positive standpoint?
Well, there's a lot of positives, but, you know, I've really liked our players. I like the way they work. I like the way they come to meetings and how they practice on the field. Our attitude's been very good, even through, you know, the tough times. And, you know, when we had a couple losses in a row, our kids kept working hard and stuck together. So, you know, basically the attitude and leadership has been very good.
Obviously, there was a lot of hype, but when you first kind of took the job, how important is it for you guys to maybe just put at least be able to, you know, get to a bowl game with this team?
Well, we have, you know, a lot of work to do in building the program, and, you know, we're continuing to do that all the time, working hard on recruiting, working hard on, you know, all aspects of it. We want to go out and finish strong. We've always felt like we've played well in the month of November, so it's important for us to finish strong, and that always gives you a lot of momentum going into the off-season.
Thanks, Coach.
You bet, Michael.
Thank you, Michael. Our next questions come from Chad Bishop with the Bowling Green Daily News. Please go ahead, Chad.
Hey, Coach. Just wondered if anybody who's been out with maybe injuries or otherwise might be able to return this week to 100%.
I think we're in good shape. You know, we have a possibility of getting Ed Hazlitt back. He came out and practiced last night and did a pretty good job. You know, I think the one guy that is questionable right now for us would be Chuck Franks. He got hurt in the last game, sprained his ankle, and we're not sure exactly whether he'll be available for the game or not.
How about Texas State's defense? Probably one of the best in the conference.
Yeah, they're very good. You know, when you turn the video on and you watch them, they're just really, really well coached. They really understand technique and fundamentals. They play with great leverage. Their secondary comes to the football, and they play good pass defense. So it's a great challenge for us, but we're looking forward to it.
Is that something you point out to the guys that they're statistically one of the best, or you think they know?
Well, you know, I think everybody knows it, but you do point it out. Yeah, they've done a nice job on defense, and it doesn't take long to when you sit down and watch their video and see how their defensive line uses their hands and gets off blocks, and how their linebackers, you know, are very, very good in their gap control and tackle well. It's pretty easy to see why they're good on defense.
All right, thanks, sir.
Thank you, Chad, and thank you, Coach. That is all the questions we have for you today. We do appreciate your time.